تعيش الله يطلب لك أسفل السالكين السالك ورجلي أغلى
I'm Zlikha. I live in this building. I moved in here 4 years ago. Before that, I lived near the mosque. My house is very nice and the area is really very, very nice, but I wish I have different neighbors, not the settlers, because when I moved in, the first year was terrible for me. I didn't have a shutter, I didn't have a fence on my balcony, so it wasn't safe to live in the house at all. All the time the settlers threw stones at the house and broke my windows, and they threatened me. Sometimes they climbed up the shelves and then came to the house, and that was really very scary. After that I put the fence at the balcony, and now it's a bit safer, but it's really very, very sad, because I don't like to feel like I'm a prisoner in my house. With this, I feel like I'm in a cage, and I hate fences, I hate cages, but I have no other choice. Even with the fence, I still receive stones from the settlers, and they never stop their stones. And of course, when we complain to the soldiers, they do nothing to stop it. But if by mistake a stone is dropped to the street, they storm our houses and they cause us trouble. They search. About a month ago, the soldiers kept coming to my house for one reason. They said that someone was throwing stones at the street, and I said, look, I have a fence. There is no possibility for me to throw stones from here, and I don't have children. And they said, no, we need to check. Okay, they need to check, and for checking, they bothered us about maybe 10 times in about 2 weeks, just for checking. And I told them, what if it were Palestinian settler children throwing stones at us, and we complain, you do nothing. And they said, okay, we do nothing, we are here to protect the settlers. You see the Shuhada Street behind you, it's all empty, it's like a ghost city. And that's because of the settlers here in the area. We have about 400 settlers, and the street is closed because of them. People can't live in their houses because of them. Many people left. Many businesses were shut. We have more than 600 shops closed because of the settlers, because of the military orders, because of the security that the Israelis are using as an excuse to close the businesses and to close the whole city. Life here is terrible with the settlers. Nobody can drive cars here. Even walking in Shuhada Street, myself, my main entrance to my house is from Shuhada Street, but unfortunately I can't use it for security reasons. For some time, the Israeli military gave me and the other families live here, they gave us permits to use the street, and it was really scary to go down the street even with the permits, because we were all the time threatened, stopped, not protected by the soldiers. Although when we were given the permits, the civil administration officers said there will be patrols in the street and they will protect you. But no, on the ground we didn't feel any safe at all. My mother was beaten up by the settlers, and the soldiers were watching. They did nothing to stop the settlers. And the only fault for her is just using her right down Shuhada Street with her permit. One time I was stopped in the street. The soldier said, you don't have the right to use the street. And I showed him the permit, and he said, no, this does not apply here. Why? This is not Shuhada Street, this is Chicago. Because they don't know about Shuhada Street, they know about Chicago Street. The military call it Chicago, and not all the soldiers know the original name of the street. That's why we face lots of troubles, and we still face troubles. yeah, by the soldiers and by the settlers. I'm looking at the cemetery here. We have our cemetery, but I all the time feel very, very sad because whenever I need to visit the grave of my grandfathers and my relatives here, I can't do it. Although it's just half a minute walking from my house across the street to the cemetery, but unfortunately I can't use it. If I do need to visit, I need to go around the city, which is about half an hour. Going around in a taxi just to get to the cemetery, which is half a minute from my house.